Before I met Chantel, I was a bit of a nutcase. I was a bit loose. She really cleaned me up. I was pretty much just doing whatever I wanted, had a bit of a rocky upbringing. Then I met Chantel. She cleaned me up, helped make me the person I am today, and I love her for every bit of it.
I had a lot going on when I was younger. I wasn't in the best place. I was really lonely. I had some friends, but no one that I really felt got me. Before I met Bhodi, and then I definitely felt like I found someone that understood who I was, probably better than I understood who I was.
Chantel just makes me feel so calm and relaxed. Ever since I've met her, she's just been someone I can lean on, someone I can just be my true self with. With everyone else, I've always put on a show. I've always been a different person around. And with her, I can really be my true self and just be my calm, relaxed me.
Bhodi makes me feel like the most important person in the world. He makes me feel so special, and every moment he makes me feel beautiful. He'll never go an hour usually without complimenting me. He always just makes me feel like the most amazing person in the world, like that he wouldn't rather be with anyone else for even a second.
What I'm most looking forward to is Chantel. I just can't wait to build her a library. Ever since I've met her, she's been a huge book nerd. We have a lot of hardcovers in our house, and I've made it my #1 goal. I'm going to build her a library, even if it's just a small one, and I just can't wait to spend every moment with her.
I think what I'm most looking forward to is having some peace, not dealing with hard things or illness, and we just get to grow old and be happy with our family and just have peace together.
Yeah, I'm just glad he's found somebody that he loves and that he wants to marry, and he's happy. I think that's all any father wants for his child. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey guys, I'm so excited for this day. Been waiting for it for ages. Can't wait to see you look like a princess, Chantel. It'll be a beautiful wedding.
Bhodi and Chantel, thank you so much for making me a part of your day. Feel so privileged to be here for you. Love yous both to bits. Looking forward to what's to come.
And I just wish you nothing but love and happiness for the rest of your lives.
Chantel, I'm so glad I found you. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, and I can't wait to follow you anywhere after. I love you, and thank you for being my favourite person.
Hey babe. Hey Bhodi. Thank you so much for everything that you have ever done for me. You have just been the most incredible person that I have ever known, and I am so unbelievably grateful that I get to marry you, because there is no one I'd rather force to listen to my music. It's always been you. It always will be you, because from the moment we got together, I knew that there was no going back from it. There's no one like you. I love you.
Bradley, thank you so much for walking Chantel down the aisle in honour of her father. I know on all days, but especially on days like this, he is in your hearts and dearly missed. I've no doubt that his presence will be felt at all times today, and if he was able to be here, he would want to thank you for walking her down the aisle, and I have no doubt that he would want to wish you both, Chantel and Bhodi, all the happiness and sunshine on your lives together. If those with seats would like to take a seat. Hello everyone and welcome to Chantel and Bhodi's wedding. My name is Claire Barth and I'm an authorised celebrant and I'm lucky enough to be marrying these two beautiful humans today. Now first up, on behalf of Chantel and Bhodi, thank you for all being here today to help them make sure that today is a day they won't forget. A huge and heartfelt thank you for everyone that has travelled from across the globe or across the street to be here. It's not a bad spot. It's a very beautiful day, but they still appreciate the effort that they know all of you have put in to be here. You are here quite simply because you are the people that Chantel and Bhodi love, the people they couldn't imagine getting married without. On behalf of them, thank you for dressing up, for looking amazing, and for joining them tonight to dance, to sing, to eat, to drink, and to celebrate love. There are some people that can't be here today, and they are in our minds and they are in our hearts. I would like to make special mention of Chantel's maid of honour, Jaden, who can't be here today. I know I can speak on behalf of all those that can't be here today and say that they would wish you both a long, successful and adventure-filled life together. To our wedding party up here supporting Chantel and Bhodi, Jaden, as I mentioned, who can't be here, but I know who would have put a lot of effort into before today, Amber, Emily, Bradley, Mitchell and Beau. Thank you for all your support throughout their lives and especially heading up to today. The decision to have you here by their side was an easy one. Special thanks also goes to Bhodi's beautiful sisters who did such an amazing job. Mikala, Bella, Liv, Eva and Jasmine, you look amazing, and on behalf of Bhodi and Chantel, thank you. Chantel and Bhodi, this is it. All your planning, all your dreaming, it all comes together in this moment as you stand together to be married. So take a moment, exhale, listen to where you are, stop and just enjoy today and tonight. You've made it. From this moment on, what will be, will be. Life can be picked up tomorrow. Today and tonight is about joining with your friends and your family and being together and celebrating the love that you have for each other and this big decision you've made to become husband and wife. Today you will make promises to each other and for the rest of your lives and wherever it takes you will remember this moment, standing up here with all your friends and family looking on as you legally join together your futures. And I say legally because those futures have been joined together for some time. But today, we legitimise that and we do it in the presence of all that are near to us. I did want to get to know Chantel and Bhodi a little bit better, and I asked them to tell me some things they loved about each other. And this is what Bhodi said about Chantel. Bhodi loves Chantel's kindness to everyone around her. He loves her beautiful eyes, her hair and her glowing smile. Chantel, Bhodi loves that you always strive to be the best person you can be and how thoughtful and caring you are to those around you and to him. He loves your family values and can't wait to grow your family together. He loves that you promote and help to make him a better person every single day. Bhodi said, I love that Chantel is calm, level-headed and always someone that he can lean on. He loves your voice in every single way, from your reading to your singing. He loves your laugh and your sense of humour. He loves your thoughts, opinions and how you view the world. It's pretty simple. He just loves you. And this is what Chantel had to say about Bhodi. Bhodi, Chantel loves your kind heart. They didn't look at each other's and they are incredibly similar. But I think that's a good thing. She loves how thoughtful you are to her and to those around you. She loves your passion for improving yourself and for learning. And she also loves how family orientated you are. Bhodi, Chantel said you are generous and loyal and completely dedicated to those that you love. She loves your intelligence and the workings of your mind. And she loves your ability to make the people around you feel loved, especially her. It's very simple. She just can't wait to be your wife. Now I'm going to come in between you two now, and Chantel, I'd ask you to pass your flowers back. And we're going to turn and face each other and hold hands. Just going to do some dress faffing. Always got to be some dress faffing. Chantel and Bhodi, I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you're joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of your friends, your family and your witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you're about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people, to the exclusion of all others, and is voluntarily entered into for life. Now, with these important words in mind, I'd like to ask you, Chantel, do you take Bhodi to be your husband, your partner, in love and life?
I do.
And Bhodi, do you take Chantel to be your wife and your partner in love and life?
I do.
I call on the persons here present
To
witness that I, Chantel Louise Christina Thorne, take you, Bhodi Seth Gibb, to be my lawful wedded husband.
And I look to our future as your wife.
And I look to our future as your wife.
I call upon the persons here present to witness
That I, Bhodi Seth Gibb,
that I, Bhodi Seth Gibb,
take you, Chantel Louise Christina Thorne,
that I take you, Chantel Louise Christina Thorne,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
and to look to our future as your husband.
and to look to our future as your husband.
Bradley, could you pass me the vow books, please? They're on the table.
He was up there with me.
He's like, am I meant to have them? Okay, who wants to go first? I'll go first. You go first? All right, I'm going to jump out of the way. Just wait for me to move and hold it up nice and close.
Alright, we're good. Chantel, I'm grateful that I get to share this day with you and fulfill my dream of marrying you. From the first moments I set eyes on you, I always thought of you as a beautiful and unique woman. Unfortunately, we didn't get the opportunity to become close and truly get to know each other the first time around. After disappearing off the radar for some time, you reached out to me and we began to talk. From the moment we rekindled, we began our first date, a surprise trip to your nan's birthday barbecue. With great surprise, only suckered me into liking you more, despite Barb trying to unwrap me like a present. From here, endless texting and phone calls began, then the little meetups, our late night walks, and then our first kiss at the local bus stop under the moonlight. From here, I fell in love with you deeply and wanted to spend every minute I could beside you. I started coming around for dinner most nights, to the point it was just expected I would be there every night. This is where I also fell in love with your family too. Sorry, technical difficulties. For us to be so young and so mature in our relationship, I knew after only a few months I would be with you for the rest of my life. And here we are, 8 years later. I love everything about you. How beautiful you are, how thoughtful and loving you are to everyone around you. I love that you bring the best out of both of us all the time and keep me in line. I love your beautiful smile that I think of every night before I sleep. Chantel, you are and forever will be my best friend and the love of my life. I am so grateful to have you in my life, and I can't wait to spend every moment I can with you. I vow to forever be the best husband I can be, to forever be truthful, faithful, and loyal to you. I vow to forever communicate my feelings to you, to be respectful of yours, and to always be kind and thoughtful. I vow to forever be your rock, to support you and be there for you every day, to care for you and make you feel better wherever I can. I vow to forever be by your side and to love you endlessly. I love you.
Bhodi, I scoured books and turned to poets to try to find the words to describe the way I love you. And I found some, because we are not entirely unique and love is everywhere. But nothing felt complete. Nothing spoke exactly of the way I love you. Some came close, like when Emily Bronte said, "He's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same." I understood her completely. I have always felt that we came from the same star, that we shared something more, because when I'm with you, I feel alone but never lonely. I feel loved and understood in a way I never thought possible. You understand me even when I've confused myself. But her description still left something unsaid, because it's more than that. You are more than just me in a different body. All my life I have felt on the outside looking in, like I was standing behind a window watching. When I met you, I knew you understood. But unlike me, you never just accepted the glass as it was. You pushed yourself and me, and you taught me to be braver than I was. You taught me the window was also a door, that I could come and go as needed. You helped me open myself up to things I never thought I could have. And my life has been made so much richer and bigger than it ever might have been if you hadn't shown me how to open that door. Then, of course, there was her sister Charlotte, who said, I have, for the first time, found what I can truly love. I have found you. You are my sympathy, my better self, my good angel. That was closer. But it's not just that you are my better self. Yes, you are braver, more adventurous, and more hardworking than I am. But that still wasn't enough, because you are all of those things. But more than that, you make me my better self too. You have helped me become a better person than I would be without you. You lift me up, you encourage me, you support me in all things, and you remind me when I've gone too far. You keep my feet on the ground while letting my head stay in the clouds. Again, nothing truly summed up exactly what I wanted to say to you. I couldn't find anything that spoke enough about how truly kind you are, how thoughtful and compassionate, how deeply you love everyone in your life. No one had the words to describe how genuinely lucky I am to have found you. How proud I am to stand beside you, and how grateful I am that you let me. No one could explain how you have such a pure heart and how you let it lead you wherever you go. No one had waxed poetically about how you have no ego, or how when you learn that you are wrong, your first instinct is never to lash out or fight, but to learn and to grow. So maybe we are more unique than I gave us credit for. Maybe our love is different. Maybe no one has ever loved anyway the way I love you. Or maybe Jane Austen had it right when she simply said, my heart is and always will be yours. So these are my vows to you, my love. I vow to stand by you as you have always stood by me, unflinchingly through every hard, dark, and impossible moment life has to throw at us. I vow to love you for all my life and beyond it, because death could never take away what we have. I would never let it. I vow to be stubborn and fiercely loyal, to choose you again and again every day, to never waver from you. And I vow to love you until our souls return to whatever star it is that made them. Crazily enough, maybe Stephanie Meyer had it right. When she said, I was unconditionally and irrevocably in love with him, because I don't think anyone who has ever loved you would ever be able to stop. My love for you is entirely irrevocable.
Put me to shame. Just a few book quotes there.
I think they need a little bit of a round of applause. They were some very good vows. They were beautiful. And again, they were a surprise to each other. So it was really interesting to see such beautiful comments coming from the both of you to each other. It says a lot. Bradley, have you got those wedding rings? Thanks, Bradley. And just hold on to them for a sec. And just remember, when you're putting them on, wait for me to get out of the way. Chantel and Bhodi, the rings that you're about to exchange are made of precious metals to symbolise the love that is most precious in your lives together. You place these rings upon each other's fingers as a visible sign of the beautiful vows that you just made to each other. Your rings say that even though each of you is unique, you've chosen to bind your lives and your futures together. Let these rings be a sign that love has substance as well as soul, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. Chantel, if you could repeat after me.
Bhodi,
let this ring always be a reminder.
Let this ring always be a reminder
Of our true and everlasting love for each other.
Of our true and everlasting love for each other. That's for me. Yeah.
I've never done this before.
Hold on, not yet.
That's right, sorry, I'm waiting for that. I was keen, sorry.
Chantel, let this ring
Chantel, let this ring
always be a reminder.
always be a reminder
of our true and everlasting love for each other.
of our true and everlasting love of each other.
Now you can.
Okay, now.
Chantel and Bhodi, you have declared before myself, your witnesses and each other that you will live together in marriage. You've made special promises to each other and you've symbolised those promises by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of wedding rings. So therefore, it is now my absolute pleasure to declare that you are now married, and you can seal that marriage with a kiss. Now, before this is official, Bhodi and Chantel do need to sign some paperwork, and for that they need 2 witnesses. They've chosen 2 people who are incredibly important to them, 2 people that have given them unconditional support and love throughout their lives and helped them as individuals and a couple. They're amazing mums, Christine and Sabrina. So Christine and Sabrina, if you'd like to come forward, and Bhodi and Chantel, if you'd like to come over to the signing table. And if you could join with me with a massive congratulations for our newly married couple, Chantel and Bhodi, husband and wife.
There's the happiness you could say. All our sunshine's gone away. In these conditions, I'm afraid to stay. Yes, I'm afraid to go, but now we won't get there that way. Take my hand, I still believe. We'll walk by faith when we can't see. Through the whole wide world, till there we stand. We're on our way to the promised land. Have you listened to a word I've said? I'd rather take our chances than be left for dead. I know it feels like our best days have fled, but I'd like to think there are still some out ahead. Take my hand, I still believe. We'll walk by faith when we can't see. Through the whole wide world, till then we stand. We're on our way to the promised land.
course, enemies. For those of you who know me, hi! I bet you're glad to see me. It's time to sit down for speeches. I'm not going to stop it. All right. Are we all seated and ready to go? Can I get a nice big yes? Thank you, beautiful people. For anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Amber, and I am Chantel and Bhodi's honorary niece. Yeah, that's my auntie Chantel and my uncle Bhodi. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, Christine. You work out the family line. I don't know how many of you have stayed the night at Chantel and Bhodi's house before, but I'm a frequent visitor. So let me paint you a picture of what it's like. Imagine you're me. You have to drive all the way from Coffs to Grafton, and you better make sure that you have your maps on, because if you don't, you will miss the turn off to Grafton, and you will drive all the way to Evans Head before you realise. I did actually do that, yeah. Just the one. Just one time, I don't know, learned by mistake. When you arrive, Chantel's going to yell at you, because how could you possibly drive that long without realising that you missed the turn off? The kicker here is that Chantel doesn't even have her licence. So when you get there, it's probably going to be late because you missed the turn off. So you'll have dinner and settle into what we affectionately refer to as the nest. It's basically just their couch pushed together into a massive bed, and Bhodi will have been forced to do this earlier in the day. Speaking of Bhodi, at the call of dinner, he will emerge from his Gamer Boy den and probably greet the room with a, "Ooh, what are we watching?" or "What's going on?" To which he will be answered swiftly by Chantel. "Twilight, babe, can you get me my water bottle?" Which he will fill up without complaining, and he'll get you a bottle of Coke as well. Later on, when everyone decides it's probably time to go to bed and we can watch Eclipse in the morning, Chantel will give you a book to read and a glass of water because she knows you don't drink enough. You'll get into bed with a little warm glow in your chest. Tomorrow you'll wake up, and if you're lucky, Bhodi will have cooked eggs and hash browns for breakfast. There will be orange juice and fruit and yogurt, and eventually you'll pack your bags and make the drive home. I'm going to start crying now, so look away. As you drive home, you'll think about how pretty Grafton is, and you'll nurse the feeling of home in your heart. Not the home that you're driving back to, but the one that you're leaving. This is worse than my grandma's funeral.
I got a camera zoomed in on.
That's what staying with Chantel and Bhodi is like. Together, they make you feel welcome and loved in the small moments. That's what I wish for them in their marriage. The feeling of being home to each other no matter where they are. It's not a hard wish to make because, I can't see. Because every time I stay with them, I watch them be a shining example of what real love is. It's quiet and gentle. It's laughing off your small mistakes and filling up your water bottle. It's making space on the couch for your friends. It's the small moments. I'll leave with a Charlotte Bronte quote that I'd like Chantel and Bhodi to take into their marriage. I ask you to pass through life at my side, to be my second self and my best earthly companion. Cute, hey? Now, while I recover, I will hand over to my second mum.
Oh, no, really?
Chantel may be her biological daughter, but we both know I'm the better daughter. Our mother of the bride, Christine, everybody.
You're a fucking mate. Another clap for Amber, please.
Okay. I can't read my own writing. Okay. I really can't. Okay. Hi everyone, thank you for coming. As I said, I'm Chantel's mum. I'm just gonna go.
Wing it, just wing it.
Just wing it.
Babe.
YOLO.
From the heart.
Yeah.
Love you, Mum.
So, these two beautiful people are the loves of my lives. Beautiful examples of everything. But I'm going to bring it back to somebody who isn't here today, who would love to be here, Chantel's father. And just a little bit of comparison between our courtship and how we taught Chantel to stalk people until they love you. Paul walks into year 12, year 11 the first day, and I turned to my best friend at the time and said, okay, I'm going to have him. And then he went out with a few skanks, so I left him be. Then a year later, I was at water polo and there was no subs and I got a cramp in my leg. And this very lovely person came over and massaged it out and made sure I was safe and got me to the side and took care of me. The next week was school holidays. So I went to the beach looking for him because I knew he liked swimming. He went to the golf course looking for me because he knew I liked playing golf. We then switched in the middle of the day. I went to the golf course thinking maybe he's gone there. He then went to the beach thinking, oh, maybe she's there. Anyway, he then went back to the golf course and I was still there. So he said, it was a water polo night, so already organised somebody to take me that night. And he happened to say, oh, have you got a lift tonight? And no. No, I don't know how I'm getting there tonight. Anyway, a few other manipulations where he asked me to see a movie I'd already seen, and I pretended I hadn't seen it. And 28 years later. So anyway, my daughter turns up to her English class and spots a young Bhodi, and things didn't quite turn out at that stage. So a couple of months later, about 6 months later, this new trend on Facebook begins of, to be honest. So you put this thing up, like my post for to be honest. So Chantel would put these up at least once or twice a day, but would only respond to one person. Bhodi. If he hadn't liked the first one, obviously he wasn't online, so she deleted that one and then redo it again later. Until he did like it and she got a chance to be honest back to him. So that started the conversation. But then she had to figure out a way to actually see him in person. So suddenly Chantel was very fond of Kentucky Fried Chicken. What would you like to eat tonight? And she was a very fussy eater at that time, so we would actually let her have whatever she wanted for most of the times. What are you having tonight? Oh, KFC. Oh, come help, Mum. You're leaving your room? What? No, I'll come down and help you get it. To which case we'd turn up. If Bhodi was there, suddenly she was around the corner talking to Bhodi. If he wasn't there, it's like, okay, let's get it, let's go. Anyway, a few snuck out lights later and everything, and here we are today. And it is. So, now, I did have other things in here.
wasn't just a roast of my courting methods.
No. Yeah. But no. Chantel.
Sell it and make money off it.
Chantel has been through a lot. And as she said, she felt very much on the outside until Bhodi came along. And he has pulled my girl into the world. And even though she resists every now and again, she's loving life and she's enjoying life and she's living life. And I'm so proud of you both. And that's going to be the end of my speech. Love you all. Raise a glass.
Give it up for Christine, you angel, you star, you. Now, if any of my fellow ladies here tonight are also as single as I am, then you know the dating pool in Coffs is trash. I believe that is because this next lady only had one son. Sabrina, come on up.
Okay. Oh. Mine is completely just from the heart. Not funny at all. No. Bhodi. Words cannot express how proud I am to say that you're my son. You have the most giving heart and you're always putting others first. You're fiercely strong. You're always there whenever we need anything. You're not only my son, but you're one of my best friends. You have grown into an incredible man and I couldn't be prouder of the amazing person you are today. And Chantel, thank you for choosing my son. You are kind, intelligent, strong, beautiful inside and out, the kind of girl every mum wants for a son, and we love you. You complement each other perfectly. I know they'll be amazing parents when the time comes. Bhodi is a fantastic brother to his sisters, giving them love, support and guidance. I often hear them laughing loudly and come out to find out they're laughing at silly things from their siblings' group chat. Things I just don't understand. And I love the bond they have. And I can't think of better role models for them to look up to than Bhodi and Chantel. They encourage them to be themselves, to be kind, to have fun, to try new things. And Chantel teaches them all about her passions of books and feminism and Twilight and Taylor Swift. I was talking with Bhodi a few weeks ago and he told me how he knew he wanted to be with Chantel for the rest of his life, not long after they met, that he knew she was the one. Well, that was 8 years ago now, and they have something very special. They're soulmates, and their love is a forever love. And so I want everybody to raise their glasses to Bhodi and Chantel. Oh shit, I left my drink there. And their forever love. Cheers. Sorry, Bhodi. Thank you.
Terrible public speaker, I'm sorry.
Alrighty, now I'm going to have to step in and do a speech from Jade, our beautiful Jade who couldn't be here tonight. And I'm going to sob the whole way through, even worse than my own speech, so just prepare yourselves. Hi everyone, I'm so devastated that I'm not able to be here with you all celebrating. I'm channeling Jade's energy. With you all celebrating the most amazing two people I know. Their love is eternal and it makes me so happy to know they have each other to spend the rest of their lives with. For those of you who don't know Jade, she's Chantel's cousin, beautiful. They're 2 months apart, so we basically grew up side by side, more like sisters. From a young age, we were two peas in a pod. She's her best friend and has always been the one person that Jade looks up to. Being so close in age growing up, as you can imagine, we had lots of adventures here and there, whether it be her pushing me around all day in the pram, endless sleepovers, movie nights, hanging out with all the other kids in our streets, making wizard or fairy potions with whatever dirt and chalk the garden had in store for us that day. Basketball trips away, sortie golf club hangouts, or making our own songs with our new band of the day, practicing for hours before our showcase to the family. We even made a hit single that made no sense, but we were so proud it really didn't matter. The dedication and excitement really helped us overlook the fact that the song made no sense and was kind of dark. Sometimes we would even have a special guest feature from Bradley or neighbours Chris and Hannah. I'm forever grateful to have those memories with you always and look back into such an amazing childhood spent with my best friend. Ew. I'm so grateful that as we grow older, our relationship remains the same. Still having sleepovers, still making potions, but in the kitchen. One thing I'll be forever grateful for is the day that you introduced me to Korean dramas. I cannot believe I used to pay you out for watching them, saying they are so lame. Now I will stay up losing sleep watching them as she introduces a new show to me every time I see her. I cannot stress enough how grateful I am to have such an amazing woman in my life. You've made such a beautiful life for yourself with your soulmate, and I'm so proud of all you do and achieve. You are and always will be my sister that I will always love to look up to. This is the part that's going to make me cry. Bhodi, I've seen you love her more than life itself. You've cared for her through thick and thin and always stood by her each and every day. You make her so happy, and the passion and love you have for each other is inspiring, and I'm so grateful she has you by her side. You both deserve the world and more. You are one person in spirit and have a bond that cannot be broken. It's so beautiful to watch you both grow together, and even more beautiful for everyone to be here to watch you say I do. I'm so excited for the future that awaits you both from today. I wish you nothing but pure happiness for the long, beautiful future that you will both endure together. Love both always.
Oh, thanks, Jaden.
We should all raise a glass to beautiful Jaden. Raising a glass to Jaden, everybody. She's on FaceTime. Hi. Alrighty. And now we will hear from the love of Bhodi's life, the one who he admires above all others. Bradley, Chantel's brother and his best man.
So, I'm not really one for speeches, so we'll see how we go. I almost didn't accept this gig because I knew that I'd have to do this and talk about my feelings for the two of you. And we all know that I hate to divulge, and public speaking isn't quite my strong suit. But regardless, I'm honoured to be able to stand here today as both the younger and, I dare say, more charming brother of the beautiful bride, Chantel. I can't read, eh? This was written at 1 a.m. this morning, so I apologise if there is any errors.
We're so prepared.
I am, I know. And also as best man to Bhodi, who is not only now my brother-in-law, but also one of my closest friends. Now, if you had have been there for Bhodi's introduction to the family, which was touched on a little bit earlier today, the odds are... Lovely. The odds are you wouldn't think that he would be here today. I won't paint a detailed picture of what happened, but I'm glad that Bhodi's stripper career was very short-lived. At the beginning of Chantel and Bhodi's relationship, young and admittedly annoying Bradley also fell for Bhodi's charm. Before long, a bromance was formed. which led to many nights gaming fueled by KFC, energy drinks, and with Bhodi stuck picking me up from random late night adventures.
We won't go into detail of those.
Yeah, I think I decided to try and sleep at school one night as well, and didn't quite go to plan.
They tried to go to KFC. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, well, I was always late to school, so I thought that to try and beat it, I'd sleep at school and didn't quite make it work, but I tried my best.
I'm proud.
Also, in reminiscing on these memories, and today being the special day that it is, I can't help but to think of Dad, and what I could only imagine to be the overwhelming amount of joy and pride that he would be feeling today. From his beautiful baby girl getting married, and to be able to see your relationship grow, and the love that you share for one another. And he would have been thrilled to have finally been able to officially welcome Bhodi into the family. Unlike Dad, I don't have much advice to offer, as I haven't been part of this whole marriage thing for too long. But here's a small piece of wisdom that I've gained from those late nights gaming. In marriage, as in Call of Duty, you need to make sure that you always have each other's back. Communication is key. And remember that teamwork makes the dream work. So now, let's raise a glass to Chantel and Bhodi. I wish you all the best and on your wonderful journey ahead. And cheers to love, laughter, and a lifetime of happiness.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad I'll only be a best man once.
That's payback.
I can't believe how far our little island boy has come. When he was young, he moved to Thursday Island with us up off Cape York. And he got to just run around the island with all the kids like we used to do in the old days and catch an octopus on the other side of the island in polypipe. Yep. Yeah, you used to have a ball, didn't you? But it's amazing where he's come now after moving back to Tormina and meeting Chantel. And I the same. They're just soulmates and wonderful people. They're always there for family. We're always there for them with all our heart. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful life together like me and Nan. Right, thank you guys.
And now, this won't be a shock to anybody, but we'll have to hear from our beautiful, beautiful bride and groom. Give it up for Chantel and Bhodi, everyone. Come on up, guys.
Squish your dress in there.
I'll try my best. So we're going to keep this pretty short and sweet.
Yay. We didn't write anything.
Off the cuff. Thank you all so much for being here today. It means the absolute world to us. You have no idea. This wedding has been a bit of a long time coming for some of you, and I'm so glad that we have some old friends and some new friends and so much family here with us today. And that you could all be here and celebrate with us. Honestly, each and every one of you, it means the world to us to see you here today. So for some more personalised thank yous, I'll hand over to him.
So that was my beautiful bride. Thank you, Chantel, for pretty much organising everything. There was zero chance that I was going to be able to do it. It was about a week ago it actually kicked in for me. And Chantel's pretty much done majority of stuff and I'm like, damn, I haven't done shit. So I'm just so grateful that I have her as my beautiful partner. As all of you know, every single one of you, we've been together for over 8 years now. From the moment I met her, I knew she was going to be the person that I'd be with for the rest of my life. And just a few special thank yous as well. One, the Thorne family, embracing me as your own. I moved in with you from a pretty young age. I just started being there every night. I was rocking up for double dinners. I'd have dinner at my house, then I'd rock up for dinner at their house. It started off just like one night a week, then 2, then 3, and then it's just every fucking night. So thank you so much for all those extra dinners. They definitely, I could feel them. You know you're in a happy relationship when you put on like 40 kilos in like a few years. So I couldn't be more than happy with Chantel. She's just a beautiful person. So thank you for being in my life. Just another few special thank yous. So obviously you guys saw that beautiful cake there. That's my grandfather Wayne Gibb. So there's a clap for him. I'm very grateful for you doing that, so thank you. It turned out absolutely beautiful, and it'll taste even better. So please get a slice, get it into you. A special thank you to our photographers. They guided us through this day like beautifully. So a big clap for them, please. Yeah, just everything. They just been like, go, go, go. We should do this. We should do this. And honestly, it's guided our day. So thank you so much. Obviously, a big thank you to Opal Cove. This is absolutely stunning. When I first walked in here yesterday, I was just like, wow, they've done an amazing job. So thank you, Tobacco House. Thank you. Yeah. A big thank you to Christine as well. So Christine has really supported and helped us over the past few years in particular. Honestly, this wedding, there's a good chance it wouldn't have been able to happen without you. I love you. To me, I'm lucky I have a few different mums and people that so a big shout out to my mums. I have quite a few. You're an amazing woman and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you very much. Yeah. And a big special thank you to our DJ as well. He's going to have the tunes pumping all night. We gave him a rant. We ticked off a few random boxes, and he came to me earlier. He's like, "Hey, is this meant to be this?" And I'm like, "No." But he's done very well to just make sure everything goes smooth. Mistakes. So thank you for fixing our mistakes. Thank you to Bradley. Best man speech. I'm sorry to put that on you, but it's payback, motherfucker. I was his best man last year, and man, I had to do like, that speech just gave me anxiety for like 6 months. So fuck, not even 6 months, I had like a week's notice, I swear. So fuck you. Big thank you to all my family who've travelled really far, because we got quite a few people who've travelled for like over 10 hours plus. Like 2,000 Ks, one of them told me as well. So thank you. I'll pass this back to Chantel in a moment because I'll just keep rambling on. Just know that if you're here tonight, I love you all. You're a special part of our lives, and everyone that was invited here tonight, I love you. I'll just leave it at that. So thank you.
I have one more very special thank you to make. So my maid of honour, unfortunately, was not able to make it tonight due to some pretty good reasoning. So one of my bridesmaids, Amber, has really, really stepped up, and I think without her, this entire wedding would absolutely crumble to pieces. So I just want to give an extra thank you to Amber for stepping up and for taking it all on. Thank you very much, Amber. What could have been very stressful instead just left me feeling very happy for Jaden without any stress, because every time anything fell, Amber was there picking it up. So every moment that could have been sad was just blissful and happy. So thank you so much. All right, that's it.
Woo! Please, everyone, get some more drinks into you. I want everyone on that fucking D floor. Not just yet, shortly.
Not yet. No D floor yet. Sit down.
And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years? Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close? Forever and ever. Take me out and take me home. You're my lover. We could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place, we made the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you. I've loved you 3 summers now, honey, but I want them all. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close? Forever and ever. Take me out and take me home. Forever and ever. Lover. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string scar on my hand, I take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover. My heart's been borrowed and yours has been blue. All's well that ends well to end up with you. Swear to be over dramatic and true to my lover. And you'll say all your days just for me. At every table, I'll save you a seat. Where you go, can we always be this close? Forever and ever. Take me out and take me home. Forever and lover. I can't help thinking about you. Keep crawling back inside my mind, babe. I rendezvous back where I found you. Maybe our schedules synchronize now. All I wanna do is get close to you, but you keep on pushing me back. We both know what we're supposed to do. Yes, ma'am, that's a matter of fact. 'Cause if it feels good, baby, we should do it. If it feels right, we should get down to it. We don't waste no time getting intertwined. If it feels good, just do it. I'm magnetized to your aura. Law of attraction coming back around. Girl, I just want to explore you, because your gravity is holding me down. All I wanna do is get close to you, but you keep on pushing me back. We both know what we're supposed to do. Yes, ma'am, that's a matter of fact. 'Cause if it feels good, baby, we should do it. If it feels good, baby, we should do it. If it feels right, we should get down to it. We don't waste no time getting intertwined. If it feels good, just do it. Ooh, ooh, get to it. ever, ever, forever.